What's up, guys? If you watch my video about dreams, you'll know I talked a lot about blue animals and how I love the color blue so much. The last couple of days I've been talking about with my girlfriend, and maybe even in the video too, going down to East Bay Vivarium and getting some Amazon milk frog tadpoles, which are blue, and it'd be really cool to raise up a bunch of tadpoles. I enjoy raising up animals rather than buying adults. You know, I have enough breeders and enough stuff. I don't need to buy adults to like get that money back right away. I like to go slow. I like to understand, especially as I'm trying out new animals. You know, tadpoles are definitely a new one. I've kept a couple of different frogs. I've kept that frog. Tadpoles would be a new one. But the more I thought about blue animals and which ones I can afford reasonably now, like obviously I can't get a green tree python, a blue one. Those are expensive, a couple $1,000s. Blue tree monitors are like $2,000, 1,700, something like that. I was thinking about blue beauty snakes. Now, I think this would be really perfect. I love colubrids. I love really big, long colubrids. Obviously, it's a blue snake. I love snakes that eat really well, and I've been wanting more snakes. And my buddy got one about a year ago this month at the San Jose Reptile Show, which is coming up like the 28th or something like that. I have to check. Actually, you know what? I can check right now. It's either San Jose or Vallejo this month. Dang, this month's the Vallejo, which is the 20th and the 21st. Next month is the San Jose. I have these little cards that tell me. Next month is the San Jose, 25th and 24th. I don't want to wait 2 months. I really don't. So I'm looking on Facebook for Vietnamese blue beauty breeders. I really want a pair of babies. Now, if I can get them for $125 each, I'd buy a pair. But if it's over that, I'll probably only get a female, and then in a couple months or next year, I can pick up a male. Because eventually, with the blue projects, I do want to breed them. So instead of getting one and one and one and one of each of them, and then finding them pairs, just straight up look for a pair. That way they're growing together and everything's good. So that being said, obviously I might not even get one. I might change my mind next week, but blue beauty snake is eventually one I want to get. But right now, I'm going to feed all my snakes because it's that day of the week and I'm busy tomorrow. So I'll show you some of that. And then I'm going to feed some crested geckos. And I'm going to take a picture of every single gecko for my friend and coworker Marsha, because I basically made her send me a picture of all her geckos, because I like look at pictures of geckos. So it's fair that I send them back, but she had 7, I have like 19, 20, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, what is this, a corn? No, this is my banded het albino cow king. It ate one for me yesterday, a large pinky, or like I call them fuzzies, but it's a pretty big pinky. It's a frozen thigh. It's striking, which is good. What I'll do is I'll leave it right there in the tube. And they're like, oh no, I killed it. And then I'll be like, well, I killed it. I might as well eat it. And that's kind of my trick for some of these cow king babies I have. I have 3, actually. 2 of them I'll usually, or one of them I'll always eat. Here's the other cow king baby. And actually, let me get my water squirter thing. I use one of these. It's really easy not to over water with this, and I can just fill it up and leave it for next time, so every time it's room temp. And just about half. And then I'm gonna cap it because I do like it, but it does leak. Even if it sits a little sideways, it'll friggin' leak because it's dumb. That's fine. That's fine for now. Now, this, well, that last one was the male. This is my other female. I have an albino. This is my het albino with a dot dash pattern. Oh, she bit it. She's a little bit better about eating than the other one. But they both ate last week, so having them both eat again this week might be a little bit asking a little bit too much. I'm just gonna pull that out of there. And now we're on to my corns. Let's see if my corns are hungry. My corns are always hungry. But they always act like they're not hungry at first. Sorry. Not great at camera work just yet. Amateur. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? I know you see it. Don't be like that. Oh, he sees it now. Should wait for him to start biting it. You just gotta figure out where the head is, I guess. There he goes. There he goes. Okay, there he doesn't go. Yup. 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 Freaking wreck it, dude. Look at that pupil. Isn't that crazy? An albino snake. The eye looks so weird. These are reverse. The two that I have are reverse Okitis. So they're Okiti pattern with albinism, making the saddles white and the eyes red. And I'm not worried about them ingesting bedding. It happens in the wild, it happens in breeding enclosures, it happens in pet enclosures. It's not something you're ever going to stop 100%. So I say, it's like trying to keep your kid inside and away from germs. It sounds good in theory, but at the end of the day, they need it. They need germs. They need to understand that it's not going to kill them and that they can live through it. Alright, here's my other corn. This one always hides in the paper towel tube. That's why it's ripped a little, so I could try to get it out one time. But I think I thought too many mice. Let's see. Hopefully the corns eat both. I think everyone's pretty hungry, so. Come on. Come on. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Are they gonna come this way or something? Come on, dude. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there for it, and I'm just gonna move on to the next snake. Alright, here's my currently what I think is my prettiest snake, just because the color's so wild. And I do love a lot of natural, like normal patterns. I love the coral banding, especially king snakes, and like the chocolate face king snakes, which are, I believe, natural in some areas. But this albino is just such a crazy, like, in person, the yellows and the like almost lime greens and the pinks and the lavender. Still got that king snake mentality though. This one doesn't musk on me. My two other ones, the two that are het albino, will always musk if I try to pick them up. Hopefully me touching it didn't piss it off too much to where it won't eat. Yeah, this thing's a freaking beast when it comes to eating. It'll take a second when it always takes two every time. Let me move the water dish so it doesn't spill. Always takes two. I'm gonna give these guys a couple minutes and I'll come back to them. Make sure everyone ate. Alright, that was it. Snakes ate. They all ate too, except for one. And I watched Into the Spider-Verse. That was pretty good. Like, subscribe, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Gmail. That's the shadow of my thumb. It's like the sixth finger.